This weekend I'm going to be trying out a new fuel source. And when it comes to testing out new sources for marathon training, half marathon training, training in general, ultra marathon training, there's a few things that I do to ensure success or not a huge failure of a run with fueling. So if you are testing out a new fuel source, I highly recommend that you don't try out too many new sources at once. Make sure you still have fuel along with you that you know works for you. I also like testing out fuel during, I would start with an easy effort run. If you're going to test out fuel on a short, easy run, that's awesome, because if you have problems, if it doesn't sit well, you only have a short run, right? I'm going to be testing out some fuel during my long run, all easy effort on the trails. I want to see how it works for me while I am running technical stuff, doing the uphills, the downhills, all of that. But I also have access to endless bathrooms. I'm going to be in the woods. There are porta potties and park bathrooms around, so I'm not worried about running into that problem. If you are running in town, in the city, just make sure you have access to a bathroom in case you need it. The other things that I think about when testing out a fuel source is, how does it open? Is it easy to open while you're running? What's the texture? What's the flavor? What kind of texture do you want? What kind of flavor do you want? When it comes to ultra running, you do want a wide variety of flavors and textures for palatability, especially as you get further into the race. But those are just things to consider. When I'm training for a marathon, I do not want much flavor at all, or I want flavor of real food versus a gel-like flavor and consistency. But that's my personal preference. You need to figure out what you want and need. I'm looking at the back of the package for how many carbs are in it, how many milligrams of sodium are in the source per serving. Remember to look at how many servings are in the package of what you are testing out. How big is the package? Like, I'm big on using Uncrustables. I am up on candy because in terms of volume is very small for the amount of carbs that are packed into it. I don't want a huge bag of dates to get the amount of carbs that I need. Although I love dates, I just can't pack it all into my pack. And it's just not practical for running longer distances. So I'm looking at the size of the package in terms of volume, and then how many grams of carbs are in it. So the fuel that I am going to be testing out today is Huma's Ultra Apple Pie, brand new. I'm super excited to try it. There are 40 grams of carbs in here. This is one serving. And about 250 milligrams of sodium, 245 milligrams of sodium. So just be aware of what your sodium needs are as well. I'm a very heavy sweater, but I don't lose much sodium at all. So I only need to be taking one of these per hour, in addition to other fuel that doesn't have sodium, because I need about 200 to 400 milligrams of sodium per hour. But that's based on a sweat test that I did in the lab. So just be aware of that. I'm going to be paying attention to how easy it is to open. I'm going to be paying attention to flavor, the texture. I tend to like applesauce and apple flavored fuel, so I'm super excited to try it. And I think I will like it, but I will let you guys know what I think. And for 40 grams of carbs, this is not very big. So I'm excited about the size and just about the packability of these.